just walking to a Pilates class. Look how beautiful. Such a beautiful morning. The kids' dad did breakfast with the kids. I asked him to give Echo some scrambled eggs on sourdough, and Echo actually ate lots of the eggs, didn't really touch the toast. But he's not been eating very well at the moment. He's waking up in the night asking for food, and because I'm worried about what he's eating during the day, I can't exactly tell him, no, you're not hungry, go back to sleep. So that's why I'm kind of a little bit stressed about what I'm feeding Echo and making sure that he's eating healthy and substantial meals. Like, that's just a contributing factor to that. But last night, typically when I have some help, the kids didn't need it. But anyway, I have the morning off, so I'm gonna go to a Pilates class before Eva's morning nap, and then I don't actually know what the plan is when I get back, when Eva wakes up from her morning nap. But Pilates first, and today I'm going to show you guys what I feed the kids and what they're actually eating.
What is it?
If you get it out of the freezer.
This one?
Oh, no, not that one. Yeah. This one. Oh, look at this. Come get your stick. Close the freezer for me. I made this for Echo last night. I've been trying to get him to eat more, but also prioritizing healthy things. So I made him this, I can't remember what this stuff is called. It's like soy puffy protein stuff. Soy puff protein crisps, maybe? Anyway, that. It looks delicious, it's healthy, and if he wants to eat the whole thing, I won't be mad. Alright, let's cut it so that you can have some.
I want to cut it.
You want to cut it?
Yeah.
Can maybe help you? Because knives are a little bit dangerous.
Oh, you can help me.
I can help you? Okay, be careful with that, darling. You just wait there. Wait there.
Please eat it.
Yeah, after we've cut it. Okay.
What is it? What is it?
It's a yummy chocolate slice. Hold on, you hold the knife.
I'm going to hold it at the you can hold the end.
I can hold the end.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so first,
No.
we're going to cut it down the middle. Are you holding it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually a bit hard, so let me stab it real. Yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, push. Oh! Okay,
Did you
let's
cut
see.
yourself?
Yeah. No, I didn't cut myself. Okay.
Did you drop some?
Mum will do that. Do you want to eat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you have a bite and you tell the camera if you like it?
Yeah.
Good? Okay, go sit up at the table.
Papa, I love one of these. Papa, I love one of these.
They're so good. I'm dropping it all over the floor. Right, Jonathan? Echo loved that little slice that I made him. He is about to go to church with his grandparents, so we've just got a little snack box for him. Some healthy pancakes that I made, yogurt, apple, some leftover dried mango that he was eating before as well, and this Biscoff flavoured bliss ball that I made him. Hopefully he eats this because it is actually delicious. It has dates, Biscoff, oats, like that sort of stuff in it, and it's actually very yummy. I wanted it to be super high calorie, so it's not something that I would eat, but I hope he eats it. Anyway, that's what he's going to take to church with him. It's 11 o'clock and it's just me and Eva home at the moment. I'm trying to give her these pouches that I made at home. I've been making a few different types of ones to go inside these reusable pouch bottles. I had them back when Echo was a baby, and he was pretty good at feeding himself with one of these. Eva loves feeding herself with the store-bought ones of these. She's great at it and she loves the store-bought ones. So I've tried making some of my own, and every single flavour that I make, she does not like it. I think it's the bottle. I don't know if it's like the texture. See, she just whips her head away because there's just banana, yogurt, some almond milk, some frozen fruit inside this. All yummy stuff. All stuff is in her store-bought ones, and she is just wasting it. So I think if I can find the little sticks for my ice block molds, I'm going to turn them into ice blocks for either her or Echo and see if they'll eat them that way. Yeah, it's just us two. We are going to go and do something for the awake window. I haven't decided yet though what it is that we're going to do. I wasn't quite sure what to do because Eva's in quite a happy mood, just playing around the house at the moment. And usually I leave the house and go and do stuff so that it occupies her, because she's less likely to get all grumpy and frustrated when she's got something to look at, driving in the car somewhere, walking the pram somewhere. But since she was in a happy mood at home, I just decided to do a reset, like put everything away, do the washing, tidy up. We've got a little bit more time before Echo gets home, maybe like 40 minutes. I know that I need to go and visit Noah today, but I'm hoping that I can go and do that during their lunchtime nap instead of rushing now to go and do it. I haven't had a visit in a very long time with just me and Noah where I can take my time there, so hopefully that either happens during their lunchtime nap or all of us, like both the kids and their dad, if he wants to, can go and visit her in the afternoon. Eva still hasn't eaten anything. I'm going to offer her a store-bought pouch, and I'm also going to offer her some pancakes, and I'll let you know how much of that she eats. But literally all she's had today is 2 breastfeeds and 1 store-bought pouch, which is not a lot at all. I'm not concerned about Eva's weight, but she is on the very, very low side. She's super healthy. She's usually like really well as well, like she doesn't get sick very often, and when she gets sick it's not like really, really bad, but it is winter. She doesn't have a brother in daycare. Eva, she's banging the chair all around. Yeah, so she's not a sickly child, but she is sick right now. Go figure. So anyway, I am just like mindful of how much she's eating and trying to encourage her to eat more. The kids are both sleeping. I am just quickly making myself something to eat. I really just want to go and read my book. That's all I want to do while the kids are sleeping, but also this is our only chance to have some peace and quiet and for me to chat to you guys without being distracted or interrupted by the children. They're having their nap, Dad is out. I have some things that I would like to get done during their sleep time, which is reorganize the pantry. I need to write a grocery list, and I also need to plan dinner. And what else was there? I wanted to record some of my recipes in the cookbook as well, because I always just look at them on my phone and I would prefer to have them written down. All of those things can wait. They don't have to get done. So I'm going to feed myself. I'm just having a shake because I'm really hungry, and this will take the edge off. And then I might just try and very quickly get like 1 or 2 layers of the pantry done. And then after I've done that, I can potentially have a rest and just read some of my book. I'm reading a book that I'm not enjoying at all, but I'm almost finished it. I could finish it today, and I have to finish it because we're reading it for book club, but I'm really not enjoying it. So while we were out for a walk, Eva had 1 of the little pancakes, and she also had half of this pouch. Echo had like a bite of apple, and he had the teeniest bit of his yogurt, and that's it. This is the state of the bliss ball that I made. Can you see that? It's like completely squished. I feel like my kids really are texture people. If they don't like the texture, they won't eat it. I might stop making the bliss balls for Echo, but I started making them in the first place. You guys might have seen a few videos ago, I told Echo they were sleepy time balls, and they're basically just like really fat-filled bliss balls to satiate him throughout the night if he wasn't eating very well throughout the day. But I think he's over them, so I'm gonna have to come up with another tactic. He does love those soy crisp slice things that I made. They're so good, by the way. You guys need to make them. So easy, so freaking delicious, and so dangerous, because I'm gonna find it really hard not to eat so much of that. I'm gonna have to limit myself to 1 slice a day, but I'll definitely be making that again. But that's what the kids have eaten so far today. For my dinner tonight, I'm gonna make healthy homemade pizzas, because I have some ingredients that need using up for that. And then for the kids, I wanted to make a healthy macaroni and cheese. So it's kind of just like normal mac and cheese, but there is broth, bone broth in it, and also nutritional yeast. So some added nutrients for the children. I wanted to see if Echo would help me to make it. Cooking with Echo is not a great time. We made bliss balls a few videos ago. It was chaotic. He didn't really care. He wasn't really that interested. And it was the simplest recipe. You like tip the packet in, add the liquids, and then mix it, and it should have been fine. But even those 2 steps, we managed to make a complete mess. Mac and cheese should be another very quick and simple recipe that I would love to have this like wholesome mother-son experience with him making dinner, and that might make him more interested in it too, him being involved in the process. But we're just going to see how it goes. Also, I mentioned this morning that the kids have been unwell. Eva is in really good spirits. I think the medication she's on is helping. Eva is feeling well, or like seeming well, which is great. And then Echo, again, like after he had his vomit and had an afternoon nap, he's back to his usual self. So I'm really unsure what it is that is upsetting his tummy, and also like makes me think that I need to be even more mindful of what he's eating, because if his tummy's upset, then I just don't want to give him anything that's gonna make it even worse. But also I need to get food in the kids. So I'm like, this is why I get so stressed over food. Like I know I get so many people have opinions about me being so focused on the kids' sleep schedule and like thinking that it's so rigid and stuff, but it is completely for their benefit, and they are so much happier when they get the rest that they need. And also me, I'm like so much more able to be an involved and attentive mother and patient mum when I've been able to sleep well as well, and also have this time while they're having their lunchtime nap to get on top of everything and like to plan all the boring stuff so that it's not being done when they're awake. Same thing goes for their food. I feel like people are going to be like, just chill out, just let him eat whatever he wants, he's just a toddler, like it doesn't matter, whatever. But it actually does. It plays such a huge part in their development and their behavior. Like if I'm giving Echo empty calories, no nutrients, like sugary filled stuff, not only is it not healthy for his body, and I'm not like super rigid about that, he does get to have loads of, like way more treats than I would want for him to have, excuse me. And that is why I didn't want him to be exposed or introduced to those things so young in the first place. But now that he is, that's what he wants to eat, and that is what he refuses, like to eat the good food until he gets those stupid little snacky things that I would just prefer that he didn't eat. That is why I'm so focused on it, because I know that if he has really nutrient food, and I'm trying to make it taste good, I'm trying to make it look good, and for me and my adult taste buds, the things that I make him are great, and then I give them to the child and he's just like not interested. And I'm getting frustrated with how much wastage there is, especially because I spend a lot of money on quality ingredients and then the kids are turning their nose up to it. So I'm just kind of at my wit's end. I know I'm not the only person in this boat. Snow and chocolate and Biscoff.
No.
Yeah.
You have snow here.
Yeah, it's snow on there. I've tried to make Echo's bliss balls a little bit more palatable. So he's got Christmas balls. They've got desiccated coconut on it. Eva's having another pancake. I got distracted and forgot to show you guys what I made for dinner. When I was cleaning out the pantry, I ended up having just enough of my wholemeal flour left to make pizzas for me, the kids' dad, and Echo. So instead of making the macaroni and cheese that I talked about, I decided to just use up those ingredients and make Echo pizza for dinner as well. And I didn't show you guys what he ate. So he's got half, actually this is only a quarter. This is a quarter piece in his lunchbox for tomorrow. He's also got a quarter of a cinnamon roll. His cousin gave him half a cinnamon roll and I put a quarter of it in his lunchbox for tomorrow. There's also a little yogurt cracker underneath there. But I've only put a quarter of his pizza in his lunchbox for tomorrow. I've just like prepped a little bit of his lunchbox so it's easier for the morning. But he only ate for dinner. I usually give him half the pizza to eat and he didn't even finish a full quarter piece. That is all he had this evening. He ate probably like the equivalent of half an apple while we were doing stories before bedtime. And that's it. He didn't eat his yogurt that was in his lunchbox today. I ended up giving that to Eva. He didn't eat the bliss ball. I even like rolled it in some coconut to make it, I don't know, look less sticky. And he still didn't eat it. He had a couple of bites and decided that he didn't like it, which is so confusing because he is obsessed with Biscoff and it literally just tastes like a Biscoff ball. It is so delicious, but he doesn't want it. Eva ate about three and a half, maybe 4 pouches today. She had about 1.5 of the little pancakes that I had made her. I offered her like 3 of them, but most of it crumbles away and like goes on the floor and stuff. So probably like 1.5 out of the 3 that I gave her. And then she had 3 or 4 breastfeeds. I honestly cannot remember if it was 3 or 4, but she doesn't have like massive feeds. The first one in the morning is a pretty big feed and the other ones don't feel like a very huge feed at all. They're supposed to accompany a meal. So yeah, my kids eat like birds. I'm not trying to get advice. I'm not majorly concerned about them. If I was, then I'd be seeking medical or professional support. I'm trying so much, and I guess I'm just trying to share my frustrations because I'm getting so frustrated with how much effort I put into providing like well thought out meals. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about planning, buying, making, and then there's just so much wastage that is happening and I feel a bit guilty about that. I do worry for them obviously, but it's just like been such an ordeal. And I know I mentioned that they are sick at the moment and you're probably thinking, well there you go, the issue is that they're sick, but it's not just that they are sick, that they have been sick, sorry. They're feeling like really good today. They've been great today. They eat like this even when they're not sick, which is why I've been talking about it. I'm just really showing my frustrations, and like maybe some of you can relate to this because I'm scrolling and scrolling online trying to get inspiration for toddlers, and there are so many mums that do such an amazing job making really well balanced meals, and they put it in front of their kid and their kid eats some of everything. And I don't put too much pressure on myself or I have unrealistic expectations that my children are going to eat like everyone else's kid on the internet, or that is how that person's child eats 100% of the time. But it does like creep in a little bit of those feelings of failure when I'm trying and then the kids are just like not having a bar of it. So anyway, the kid's dad has gone. He came back for the afternoon. I don't know if I shared that, but he came back after the kids woke up this afternoon so I could go to the supermarket and make dinner, and he was here playing with the kids, and now he has gone again. Hopefully the kids sleep through the night again and it wasn't just a fluke because their dad was here. I will be so mad if they wake up lots tonight. But anyway, that is the weekend done. That is co-parenting for our Sunday and a day of eating for my toddlers. I will see you guys next time.